top Minnesota Republicans say that new federal energy rules could force a shutdown of some of the state's coal-fired power plants.
The Environmental Protection Agency is ordering a 40% cut in Minnesota's carbon emissions by 2030, most of which comes from power plants like this one in Becker. Pat Kessler is live at the Capitol. So, Pat, I know Republicans think these tough new environmental standards could actually cost hundreds of Minnesota jobs.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be a very big deal. These new energy standards will change the way we make power and use it every day, but critics of the plan from the Environmental Protection Agency say it could force power plant workers out of their jobs.
Almost half of Minnesota's electricity comes from coal plants like Xcel's Sherco plant in Becker. But coal is a leading source of carbon dioxide emissions. And even though Minnesota's already cut carbon emissions by 20%, new federal pollution standards require the state to cut more, 40% by 2030.
Minnesota is being punished because we took this action without the federal government telling us. So whatever that percentage is, reasonable people can disagree about it, but why would we support a policy that punishes the state of Minnesota for acting on our own?
To meet the new pollution standards, GOP leaders say power companies could soon consider shutting down parts of coal-fired plants like Sherco. Local lawmakers fear the loss of hundreds of jobs.
These people are worried about their jobs, their communities, and they're worried about their livelihoods.
To spur pollution cuts, Democrats are proposing $1,000 in tax credits for Minnesotans who buy everything from electric cars to home energy improvements. Retraining for coal plant workers, they say, is important, and preparations for a clean energy economy.
So right now in this country, there are more solar jobs than there are coal industry jobs. And we're going through a transition. Just as we have no more, horse and buggy jobs, we now make automobiles. We're in a transition in the energy arena.
Well, this is all about climate change. We've all witnessed the climate change problems this summer even, made from man-made carbon emissions, things like drought, floods, rising seawater levels. So all of those things are what we're talking about here. Now, Pope Francis is coming to the United States, of course, this week, and he's expected to deliver an address in Philadelphia about this very subject.
And Pat, you're obviously in St. Paul, but the House committee tonight is going to meet in Becker?
That is exactly true. The House Jobs and Energy Committee members did tour the Sherco power plant, and so did WCCO television. And they're having a hearing in Becker right now to talk to consumers and to the folks who work at the plant about what they say might happen. And we'll have a lot more on that tonight at 10.
Very good. We'll look forward to that, Pat. Thank you. All right, now.